wonderful sweet baby. So today we're going to be talking about how Finesse 2 times has stated that King the child has got him in some legal issues and now he has to turn himself in. So if you guys are unaware, Finesse 2 times had went through this whole situation with this child King that he had been taking care of. And when the situation had went down, he had pretty much had King run away from him. And King even admitted himself that he had ran away. And Finesse 2 times has pretty much stated that, he was going to leave the situation alone. And, he didn't know what he was going to tell his father as well as his people. So now, we fast forward a few months later, and now Finesse 2 times is in legal issues. And he's stating that the whole situation had to do with King. So we're going to go ahead and first take a look at the initial of what happened. And then we'll fast forward to what has happened to current day. So take a look at this blast from the past from Finesse 2 times explaining how King had ran away.
King ran away from me. King ran away from me with a stranger because I wouldn't give him no money no more. Because I wasn't taking him to dice games no more. I wasn't taking him to clubs no more. King wanted that. That's what King want to do. If it's King, it's to say this, but King is loyal to money. King is loyal to opportunity. King not loyal to a person. All he care about is money. And I was trying to make him understand that, bro, life ain't all about money, bro. Every time you look around, you scamming people for money and are you f***ing your name up, don't fuck your brand up, don't fuck your name up like I did a lot of shit by mistake that I didn't know nothing about, like for example, bad business that I done did, it come from me not knowing no better. I just want to let the world know King is no longer with me. So if you see King in the club, you see King doing grown people, he not with me. I admit, granted, I was with it once upon a time because I understand where King come from. I let him shoot dice. I let him curse. You know what I'm saying? I let him do that. And it got to a point where I was like, this ain't right. This ain't right. And we talked. And I told him, bro, we can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I want you to grow up to be a young man. I don't want you to grow up to be no young ratchet young. So I went to, I opened up for the Hot Boys day before yesterday. And I'm chilling. I bump into Jay Prince, not Jay Prince Jr., the old man. I bump into Jay Prince. So he like, man, what's up, man? What little shorty at? I said, man, I sent him back with his pop, man. Well, he actually ran away from me. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't want to accept discipline. And let's get it understood. Like, yeah, it's been times where I had to discipline King because King was super disrespectful. King got to the point where he felt like he could disrespect the grown people in the house. So, yes, I had to discipline King.
All right, so you guys heard that, and you guys heard what Finesse 2 times had to say and how King ran away. Now, there's actually a video of King doing an interview with the people from Now That's TV, and he actually admits that he did run away from Finesse 2 times. So go ahead and take a look at this clip.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I left. I swear to God, I left. Like it was like I couldn't take it. Like,
so he's saying you ran away, but you actually you just left because you wanted.
This is just my thing. I ran away. Why you ain't make no police report? It don't even sound right, gang.
Man, speak, man.
Like I ran away. You ain't make no police report. All of a sudden, I'm with him now.
Yeah,
that was a big deal.
I ran away, and now everybody just saying it's like I feel like anybody who just believe it, y'all goofy too. Y'all goofy too.
And you just said like, you said right there saying that. Okay. So my question for you, Hustle, with him stating it like that in this moment right here, everybody feel like they can narrate what's going on, man. I'm asking you head on, what's your intentions with King?
My
so that they can
intentions
know.
with King is to make this little nigga a star, exactly who the fuck he is.
Yeah.
Without holding him back, without shelter, all that type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I kind of explain the story better than Lil King. You know what I'm saying? Lil King been...
All right, you guys, I just wanted to show you guys that clip so you guys were able to hear that Little King out of his mouth said that he also ran away as well. So now I'm going to fast forward things and bring it to current day and bring you guys to the portion of Finesse 2 Times speaking on how he now has, some legal issues due to all of this and how he has turned himself in. So go ahead and take a look at this clip. I've got to speed it up just a little bit, you guys, because Finesse 2 Times talks for a very, very long time. But I feel like what he's saying, it kind of pieces together a few missing pieces that we have in regards to this story. So let's go ahead and take a listen to what he's saying. I'm going to speed it up by ×2 or maybe a little bit more. So go ahead and check this out.
My lawyer already told me the whole play. And then on top of that, to make matters worse, King told them too. King told them the same thing. Everything that you told them, King said up there, so the police questioned King. It's in the report. The police questioned King about what happened. King told them everything, man. So boom. Now I'm getting to the part where I go to jail. I catch these charges. And I'm gonna be honest with you. This let you charge. I got an Airbnb for 2 weeks until she get on her feet. I said, go to your Airbnb, here go you some cash, and I gave her my homo. It's my heart again. I go and sold information to the blogs about me. I'm still helping them. Fast forward. A couple weeks go by. Sugar finna have to pay her mama to watch her grandchild. And you be watching Spice Kids for free. You watch Spice Baby for free. You watch them, and I'm gonna tell you why you watch that baby for free like that. You watch that baby for free because you like the fact that that baby turned out not to be mine. You like that baby ain't mine, so you will watch Spice Baby for free, but you will charge to watch your real grandbaby. So her ass put out. And she will finna pay her because we got a booking. So we at my people's smoke shop. She mama pull up, she got keys in the car with her. Now man, y'all, man, King also been away from around me for 3 months. I ain't seen King. I'm thinking King with his daddy, because that's the last I seen him with. That's the last I seen him with was his daddy. This one King is bagging up from me because I ain't buying him no more Gucci and Louis. He ain't having no more big boy bankrolls, and I ain't taking him to the clubs no more. I'm putting belt to ass now. He going to school now. He be rocking regular kid clothes. So he ain't liking this because he want to be grown. When I put Joyce out, King say, bruh, can I go over to Joyce's house until school get out Monday with the rest of the kids? I said, King, I don't know. Let me call your grandma. I called King grandma, man. I said, hey, King want to go with me to Joyce's house. I didn't tell her what was going on. She said, King don't need to go with no Joyce's house. I don't know no Joyce. So King was like, Grandma Joyce is the lady who that's the kids' grandma over here. So she was like, do you know the lady? I said, yeah. I said, yo, King in good hands with her. I was like, I don't think, King in good hands with her. I don't think she hurt King or nothing. She let him go. So when King went over there, though, that's when his daddy came and got him, and I never seen him again. King been with Joyce. Joyce got him over there using him for information. When I slowed down, and I made him start earning that he was getting, King was ready to get away around me. King used me. It's safe to say that he used me. He pulled a real Memphis move. He used me. That's what King did. He used me, and then after he used me, he earned me out. You know what I'm saying? He did a Memphis move. That was Memphis move. Joyce coming to get the baby. Man, ain't clever in a car seat at this time. Well, she a newborn baby. I'm sitting in the back of the smoke shop. Sugar oldest daughter come in there. She dressed up. It was dress up day in school. So I said, what, you was an old lady today? She said, yeah, King dressed up too. I said, King dressed up? She said, yeah, King dressed up. I said, King been in school? Because I know he was in daddy's with his daddy. Like, she said, yeah, King been in school. King in the car. King in the car. If something happened to this boy, man, them folks is going to come at Finesse. I tell King, come here. When King get in there, I said, God damn, you just been bucking me, honey. Man, sit your ass down, man. Like any other dad will do. I'm finna have to get him back to my mama house because we got a booking. We finna have to go out. I'm finna have to... Man, guess what King do? He strike out running. Literally, like ass and elbows. Like, that's all you say, ass and elbows. King strike out running. Back to the truck to Joyce. This is exactly how I'm looking. I said, let you go get bro. Let you go out there by himself. Now, this the charge. This the charge that this old lady want to put on me, y'all. Let you go outside. By himself. Sugar on the right side of the truck. Strapping my baby in.
Both on the right side.
You ain't let you. Man, get your ass up out the truck, man. Come on back here and your ass go to the house. Joyce tell let you. Now this, Joyce ain't got nothing to do with my family. Joyce ain't got nothing. Joyce don't know King. Joyce met King through me. I literally let King go over there for 3 days. And Joyce kidnapped the boy and let him do whatever they did. Both of them on the same side of the truck. I'm looking at the camera. From the smoke shop. I'm standing in the smoke shop looking at the camera, looking at what's going on, trying to see if King finna get his ass out the truck. Next thing I know, I see the truck start moving. All I know is my baby is halfway sticking out the truck, like, cause Sugar trying to strap my baby in. So I panic. I run outside. When I get outside, I'm telling Sugar, let you, let her go. Just get my baby. Like, let her go. Like, this woman, this old lady is literally sitting in the car arguing with Lidju about King. And Lidju telling her, like, this ain't even your child. Like, the lady literally, when Lidju, I said, just give my child, let King stay in there. Like I said, because I already know what type of time Joyce on. Joyce on some straight police. So I ain't trying to deal with Joyce. Like, if that's what she wants to have King like that, she can have King. Let me call King grandmama and daddy and let them know my Joyce got King. Because honestly, y'all know he with Joyce, but y'all ain't telling me he with Joyce because I ain't getting y'all no money no more. So the old lady stopped the truck. So I get the Jones on with your old I tell the bitch, yeah, she leave. I'm thinking that that's just that. She took King, I called King grandmama, I said, hey, They acted like it was cool. I took my hands off of it. I never worried about King again until my PO called me and told me the shit on the internet about King. Y'all gotta understand, bro. I dealt with CPS twice dealing with King. The lady wouldn't put a charge on me, man. She wouldn't put a misdemeanor on me, man. They charged Lil Ju. They charged me and Lil Ju. She wouldn't told them that we told her that we face more hurt than it on us. I can see if I actually did something to you. King Daddy told me you went to 2-3 different precincts. The first 2 precincts did not want to do it because they felt like it was a family issue going on. You went to another precinct and told them that I was a rapper and this, that, and the third more times, and I can get you hurt and all that. And that's what made them folks put that charge on me. That's what did. That's what did. King told them everything that can happen and everything that been going on in my house. I ain't gonna put all that on social media, but y'all know what y'all did. Y'all told them folks, but y'all don't understand it. I'm having this pay. The lawyers gonna let me know what's going on, man.
Child, so y'all heard all of that, and that was a whole lot to take in. Finesse 2 times prior to this live had went and posted this story right here. I'm going to go ahead and read this off to you guys. So he said, damn, that's crazy. My PO just called and said they violated my probation for this S. Happened with King, finna go turn myself in. Now, of course, because King was being brought up, he decided to speak on this situation as well. So go ahead and take a look at what King said.
The nigga make you violate your probation, bro. Like, just tell me. If you tell me, I will cut all my hair off. Just tell me. I've been gone away from around you 6-7 months. Bro, you violated your own probation, bro. I ain't making no more videos about you. That shit is dead. We gonna leave this alone. And don't get in my comments talking about some, why is a child speaking on a grown man? Why is a grown man speaking on a child? We just gonna leave this right here, and we just gonna clear that right there. You get what I'm saying? Just keep a nigga name out your mouth. Go your separate ways, man. I wish you the best. Hold your head high, nigga. Hold your chin up. Peace out.
So here's my thoughts. I must say that I have to side with King for a few things, but King isn't 100% innocent in this entire situation. But I feel like the culprit of all of this is Finesse 2 times. He even admitted it himself. So I feel like with Finesse 2 times allowing for King to be in this type of a lifestyle where he was shooting dice, he was around all of these women, he was doing things that grown people do. With him exposing him to that lifestyle, King's going to like that kind of a lifestyle over the lifestyle of the norm because, it's something he's not supposed to be doing in the first place. Like, let's be real. When people find that they're doing something that they're not supposed to be doing, they find more attraction to that than they do the things that they should be doing. You know what I'm saying? And when it's a faster lifestyle, a faster pace that you're moving at, I feel like that's more glorified than moving at a pace that makes sense and moving at a pace that gets you down a better path. I feel like Finesse had stated, because of his influence and because of the things that he allowed for King to do, that initially caused for King to move in a certain way and start acting a certain way. I feel like if he would have initially just let King be a kid, which, King is a child. King is only 11 years old. And I believe when he initially had King, he was like 4. So it's just like this child, his practically, most of his childhood life, he's been living it at a fast pace. He's not around his parents. And, from what I'm gathering, his mother had passed away. So, he's just getting the worst end of the stick here. And he's around these goofy adults that make things even more worse. And I feel like Finesse, with you being an adult and you being a man, you should have done something better. Like, you should have put him in a situation that, didn't cause for him to go down this path, and he wouldn't end up even being this way. So, yeah, of course, because of the situation that you caused with this child, yes, King did cause for you to get violated with everything, and now, you have to go turn yourself in. But at the end of the day, who was the one that was supposed to be watching him? You. So you caused this, and now you have to suffer the consequences. And I'm not sure of all the people that he was mentioning, like Jug and all these other types of people. But the woman that sat there and she kind of was a culprit in kidnapping King, you're a weirdo. You are a whole weirdo. Because if you wasn't supposed to have him, if you're not, a part of this man's family, if you don't have no dealings really with King, that does look kind of weird on your end to be grabbing a kid that's not even yours. So I don't know why she decided to do that, but to me, that screamed weird vibes. And it's just like, you have to watch out for these women as well. These women are just as bad as these men when it comes to children. So especially when they live that kind of a lifestyle, and not to be shady or anything like that to people that are from down south, but especially when they're also from down south, you really have to watch out for these people because they're into some weird kind of stuff, and you really just have to be on a swivel when it comes down to them, especially with leaving your kids around them and stuff. So I'm not sure why she was just so, oh yeah, King, get in the car, I'm gonna drive off with you in the car. Like, that's weird, especially if you're not even a part of this boy's family and you have really nothing to do with him. I don't know why she even got involved. That's weird. But you know I just feel for King because he's a child around a bunch of adults that don't care about him and don't care about his situation either. And even the guy that he's currently dealing with, this man is, pumping King full of money. He's pumping him still full of the lifestyle because that's the lifestyle that King wants to live. And I feel like Finesse, if he would have started with the discipline rather than, ending with the discipline, King wouldn't have even started moving the way he started moving. You can't try to make him a child after you made him an adult, because when you sit there and you're already an adult, now you're in survival mode, and you're in the mode of, I got to do what I got to do to survive, and I got to do what I got to do to make these moves. You already grew him up faster than what he was supposed to be. So now what you trying to backtrack and be like, okay, King, now you have to go to school. Now you have to be a kid. Now you have to do, you've already exposed him to a lifestyle that he wants to live. So yeah, Finesse, you messed up big times two, boo boo. But yeah, he gonna have to do his little time, and you know, hopefully the best goes for King. But I mean, at this point, King is really, like, no shade and not trying to be rude or anything, but King is really just a lost cause at this point. He done been exposed to this lifestyle for too many years out of his life, and he's only 11, and it looked like he was a 4-year-old at the time. So yeah, he's already kind of a lost cause and already one of them kids that been growing up too fast. I wouldn't be surprised if King himself ends up with cases in the next few years. And that's so unfortunate to have to say. But that's my opinion. What's yours?